Hey, Scruffy. How you doing? Not coming to the door again, huh? Huh. You're feeding you too much. Okay, well, I got, let's see, your super supper kibble and extra rotisserie chicken scraps. I think we have another day or two left in scraps. So, yeah, Scruffy, I don't think came to the door at lunch today either. So, sometimes that's a sign that he's less food motivated. So, I think maybe I'm feeding him too much. So, I'm giving him extra rotisserie chicken skin for a while. Plus, kibble in the daytime now. So I never. So since his injury, when he injured his leg, I forgot how long ago it was. I started giving him extra food because I figured he couldn't hunt anymore. Now that he's healed, he seems to like the lunch kibble. So I decided to keep feeding him the kibble. But originally, I fed him in the day when I first started this. So I'd feed him at lunch, feed him at dinner, and he lost interest in the daytime feedings. So I just kind of gave up on the idea. Just fed him at dinner because he didn't seem interested in the food in the daytime. He's maybe catching food additionally, so he's getting extra meals. So maybe today he caught something last night. So I think I remember the time I fed him the gopher. Yeah, it was such a big meal that I don't think I saw him the next day. So he didn't even bother showing up for dinner, if I recall correctly. And there have been a couple times, I think, where I've given him a lot of food and he didn't show up the next day. So he only shows up when he's hungry or willing to eat. If he's not hungry, then I think he has better things to do than show up here. Says I don't need to submit to pets. I can do something more interesting. Go down the neighborhood and claim territory or something. I don't know what Scruffy does. So today I got pretty much nothing done. I had a headache all day, and guess if I can't focus on anything, don't want to do anything because my headache's bothering me. So I didn't go out, didn't do any exercises. Didn't see any other cats today. and so then go out. I think the weather's, I think, about the same. I think it actually cooled down a little bit. So a couple days ago, it actually warmed up a little bit, and it's, I think, been kind of reverting back to the mean. So let's see. Last night I did do a little more searching for a new backpack. As I mentioned, yeah, my current one, the seam at the bottom came undone, so the bottom basically is open and things fall out. And I'm skeptical I can get a warranty repair, so I think I need to buy a new bag. So I've been shopping or online shopping for a new backpack. I think I want to get basically the same model or the closest thing I can to the same model. It works for me. There's so many backpacks to choose from. They take forever. But I do want one that will last. And as much as I'm complaining about, yeah, this one disintegrating on me, I can't complain too much because I think it's like 20 years old or something. So it's reasonable. And I have hauled a lot of heavy things in it, so it didn't rip when I had the heavy things in there, so it generally worked when I needed it to work. I've had some bags that, you put too much stuff in it and it just rips. This one at least was able to hold itself, and ironically it ripped when I had almost nothing in there. It was, and yeah, I think that's just age related. So fortunately, yeah, there seem to be shortages. So I found the few places that were selling them cheap, but they're all out of stock. So I don't think the prices were for real. They were probably just game search engines. So they say, oh yeah, we're selling it cheap. Yeah, can't get a better price than this. But of course, yeah, we're only selling 3 of them. Good luck to the thousands of you that want to actually buy it. So I think I found one. I probably should have bought it last night, but I'm very bad at impulse purchases. I have to think things over for a really long time. So I found Office Depot does have one for, I think it's almost half off. It's one of the unpopular colors, but as I mentioned yesterday, I actually don't care about the color or the pattern. I think this one's actually not that bad. I think it's like a tan or beige or something, which actually isn't too bad. They have like some weird floral patterns and some things that look like somebody vomited on a canvas or something. So there's some really ugly ones out there. But this one's, it's just fine, except, it's beige. But then I guess people don't like beige. But as I mentioned, since I use this mostly for cycling, I actually add things to it to make it easily visible by drivers so I don't get run over. So beige color is not necessarily a bad thing. And I'm planning to buy iron-on reflective patches to make it even more obnoxious looking so people don't run me over. And then I need to get some safety pins and mount some LED lights on it, and I'll be set. This is Scruffy's food. So I think this one's actually letting me add it to the cart, unlike some of the other ones that basically wouldn't even let me add it to the cart. So they said, the other ones were telling me I have to pick it up in store, and then none of the stores actually had any inventory. This one's actually letting me add to the cart, so it suggests that they actually might ship it to me. So I probably should have did this last night, but didn't. So I'll probably do it tonight if it still allows me to buy it. I think one thing I've been mulling over is if I want to actually buy a different bag. But I don't think I want to put the time into researching more bags. This one's fine. So let's see. Today I saw Scruffy. Didn't see him in the morning. Did see him this afternoon. He was sleeping on the table again. And then, yeah, so I didn't see him in the morning, but at lunch he was waiting for me. So I saw him through the kitchen window, waiting. So came out and did our thing. Hey, Scruffy. Mini meow there. A lot of enthusiasm today, huh? So it's sunny, so weather's nice. Shouldn't be anything to complain about. Okay, well, I got your water and a little bit of kibble. See a fly. Try to get out before the fly gets in. Okay, so water. So I forgot to warm up Scruffy's food tonight. So with the rotisserie chicken, I usually put it in the microwave for a short amount of time. Just, I think it might make it more tasty. I'm not sure. Get the juices liquidy. But yeah, I forgot to do that. So I'm curious if he's going to eat any faster or slower tonight. Yeah, I don't heat it that much. I don't want to burn him. And then, yeah, I don't warm up the canned cat food, so that's... So some of the heat that I put into the chicken will basically get cooled down by the wet cat food. One of my friends sent me a link to a refrigerator thermometer because he was aware of my problems with my freezer and refrigerator recently. And this thermometer is different or interesting because it seems to have some sort of memory. So not only does it measure the current temperature, but it also records the highest, or yeah, I think it's the highest temperature at thermometer gets up to, I think, within a certain period of time. So the idea is if you had a problem like I had where the refrigerator was starting off cold and then it would get too warm and then get cold again, this thermometer might actually tell you that it got warm and how warm it got. So I'm wondering if I should buy it. So now that my refrigerator is just fixed, I kind of don't want to buy it because I'm hoping I won't have any problems right now. But yeah, since my I think particularly my freezer, which just got repaired, the repair guy I think is pretty confident it should be fine, but I don't know. It's old, so I'm kind of wondering maybe I should get a thermometer for that tracks the temperature. I don't want to spend any money though. I'm not sure how you found that. Because yeah, I've been kind of needing something like that. Because yeah, the little just the little cheapy regular thermometers I had, were not telling me that type of thing, and that would have been really useful. And I knew I needed that information, but yeah, I didn't know they actually sold products that would do that type of thing. I was thinking maybe I'd have to build my own if I really wanted it, so I'd have to build my own thermometer and probably like build some sort of so either I'd have to do some sort of Wi-Fi, and I don't know if that would mean I'd have to stick out an antenna through the refrigerator or freezer, and then I have to worry about the computer components getting too cold. I don't know. Yeah, I'd have to research what the operating temperature is, and then how much moisture they can take. Sounds like a big project, so I don't want to do it. Or I need a way of like just being able to record it and then being able to download the data like every day or something like that, or every time I check it. Again, sounds like a big project. So this one that you can buy, I think they solve it, or they solve some of the problems by so yeah, I think they just keep track of the highest temperature, so they don't record all the data points, and I think the computer part doesn't go in the refrigerator; it stays outside. So looking at the picture, it looks like yeah, there's a little digital thermometer part, the computer part, and I think you just leave that hanging outside, and then there are two probes with wires, and you put them, and then you basically run them inside the refrigerator compartment and the freezer compartment, and then I think they have like little suction cups on the probes, so you just stick them into the wall of your inside wall of your refrigerator or freezer, if I'm interpreting it correctly. Yeah, actually not a bad way of doing it. It's actually smarter than what I was thinking. Simple anyway. So I wouldn't have to worry about getting the computer part too cold or exposing it to too much moisture. think Scruffy ate a little bit faster today, so maybe heating up the chicken slows him down a little bit. So I checked the gopher hole yesterday, so I'm worried I have a new gopher in my front yard. And I checked the hole yesterday. I didn't see any change, so I'm not sure. So yeah, so for the moment, yeah, I'm not seeing evidence of a active gopher. I didn't check it today. I'm gonna need the balls. There's a pile of kibble and pate in the corner. So maybe he didn't eat that much faster. He just happened to leave a lot of extra food in the bowl. I noticed today that Scruffy at lunch did a exit stage right, like he's doing right now. A lot of times at lunch he doesn't go all the way down. He kind of hangs around in the yard in the day. So yeah, I was surprised that he went all the way down there. He did come back, but since I saw him on the table, but yeah, I guess Griffey likes just leaving. So anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.